What is a snippet? Why is it important? And how should I use it? If you're asking any of these questions, or maybe you've never even heard of a snippet before, then this video might just be for you. Hello everyone, my name is Sherry from Rolling Acres Education. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if this is not your first time. And the first thing I want to say is we have a storm rolling in and my lighting has been getting dimmer and dimmer and you might hear some thunder, but we're just going to press on. So what is a snippet? A snippet is that small first 3 to 4 lines of your description that appear next to your cover in search results. Now, why is it important? It's important because it can help you get more information that you couldn't get in your title. I call them title extenders because for me there's things I would have liked to put in my title but didn't have room. You only have 80 characters for your title and you need to get that important information about, what the subject is, what kind of activities, who's it, geared towards, and, whatever else, trying to get ranked. And so you only have so much, and you want to be relevant and you want to be truthful. Don't be misleading with your titles. And so that snippet gives you a little more room to share things about your product, to give your buyer something else in just a few seconds to make that decision about clicking on your cover. Now, how should you use it? Again, like I said, I consider it a title extender. Now, I make subplans, independent work packets, but I feel like subplans are something that's going to be searched more. But I want teachers to know, hey, these can be used as subplans, but you can also use them on those days when, things aren't normal, like maybe all those district testing days we have. We test in the mornings, and then in the afternoon you still have your homeroom. You don't want to start any new things, or it's pre-holiday and the kids aren't going to be focused, and sometimes pre-holidays we have our homerooms all day, or just whatever, you're behind, you need to get some grading done because hey, we have all that planning time. But I want the teachers to know, yes, I list these as subplans, but these are something you can use also, and so I want to put that in my snippet. So I want to think of important keywords that I couldn't put in my title, that I want to put in my snippet, and boldface those, okay? Boldface those keywords. And let's talk a little bit about keyword stuffing, which I thought I knew what keyword stuffing was, but I found out I didn't know what keyword stuffing is. Fortunately, I wasn't doing it. But what I thought it was, and I don't think you should do either one of these things. What I thought it was is when you just come up with a bunch of keywords and you just put those in your description without making them sound natural, like you're just listing a bunch of things instead of telling someone about your product. However, what I found out keyword stuffing actually is when you use the same keyword over and over again. For instance, you want to rank for Halloween activities, so you say, hey, are you looking for Halloween activities? These Halloween activities for 3rd grade include puzzles and blah, blah, blah. If you use these Halloween activities and you just keep saying Halloween activities over and over again, trying to rank for Halloween activities, actually what happens is you will be punished. I've heard that the algorithm punishes people who use the same word over and over again, so you don't want to do that. I like for my snippet to sound like I'm talking to someone, but getting those keywords in, and don't use the same ones over and over again, okay? Now, what keywords should you use? Well, that's kind of a hard one because it depends on what your products are, and what you should use for that is SEO. SEO is basically doing searches to find out how many people are looking for certain things, how many other people are making those certain things. There's just a lot of things that go along with SEO, but basically the main two things are how many people are looking for that product and how many people are making that product. That's very simplified, but that's kind of what it is. I personally use Ubersuggest. It is free. You get 3 searches a day, and you can use other devices, and some other ways you can get a few more, but it basically, you go in and you type a keyword like Halloween activities for 3rd grade, and it will tell you how many people a month are looking for that and how many people are making that, and it even gives you some suggestions of other keywords you can use. Like what I mainly do is think, should I use coloring or should I use worksheets? Should I use, should I use 4th of July or should I use Independence Day? Which are most people searching, but not a lot of people are making those, and it just kind of helps you make those decisions. And that is just like a very, very brief description of what SEO is. It's something you really need to research. There are so many ways to use it, so many different places in your product and your descriptions and all those things you can use it, but it is in depth, and so I'm not going to go into it in this video. But you can do SEO research, and then you can use Ubersuggest to try to find some of those answers. I'll link Ubersuggest in the description below. So again, your snippet is those first three or four lines of your description that appear next to your cover. It's important because it gives your buyer one more chance to get a little more information about your product, to decide to hopefully click on your product. It helps you get some keywords in that you couldn't get into your description, and it helps the algorithm. And you should use it by finding more of your best keywords to put in there to use naturally and to not use the same words over and over again. So yay, this is a very short video because snippets are short. Basically, you just want to get some extra keywords in. Learn what keywords are, learn what SEO is. I'm telling you, I have done classes. I even did like a class with a workbook, and I still don't have it 100%. But it just is something that will just start coming naturally to you. And your snippets are like your titles. Eventually, you'll get the hang of it. I don't even change my snippets except like for the subject or for the holiday or whatever. It's once you get it, you got it. Okay, so we've covered titles and we've covered snippets. My next how-to video, I'm not sure it'll be the very next video, I'm going to talk about covers. And boy, if you talk about where I have learned, it's in covers. I had horrible covers to begin with. They were pretty, but they were ineffective. And I have learned so much. I'm going to tell you what all I've learned. I'm going to show you my progression of covers and hopefully help you make better covers. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful. I want you to remember that you've got this, God's got you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.